Thought camp went very well. Thought we got a lot done in camp. Really proud of how the new guys come in and fit in and providing some depth. And even our young guys who weren't starters that we're counting on. I don't think we had a bad area of camp as far as I'm concerned about the development of some of our young players, especially at linebacker, young secondary talent, young backup talent up front on the DL. Very happy with the receiver development and the things we had, backup tight ends, and those young running backs, Pender and Cook, and those guys stepping up in that regard. And now I think we're ready to turn our focus away from each other, tired of hitting on each other all the time, and play a game. Again, we're playing a great Oklahoma State team. Mike Gundy's a great football coach. He's been there 9 years now and done a great job. Won 41 games the last 4 years. Another 10-win season last year. A couple years ago, we're a game away from playing for it all, played in the Cotton Bowl, and had a chance to be, they were, I think, 10-1. And then Oklahoma had a tough loss to Oklahoma in a great bowl game with Missouri. But, they've had a heck of a season, got great players. Always has good speed, good athleticism there, runs a great system on offense, very diverse, great loose, gets to the edges, got speed, got some new guys in heel that can really get there, plus the older backs. Throw and catch the ball very well, run the ball. Defensively, very play extremely hard, multiple looks, blitzes. Great cover, had a first-round pick last year, but those corners that are in there this year played a lot and very athletic. So going to be a great game. And it's close to their home, and I'm sure they'll have a great home crowd there, but we're very excited. It's a great challenge for us to start the season off where we're at right now and going to Dallas. Our kids are very excited, I think, and looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be a heck of a challenge. And it's Oklahoma State, and they've won 41 games in the last 4 years in the history of their program. It definitely gets your attention. You got to bring your A game from day one. And, I think being in the limelight as far as being where we went to and some of the games we played in, I think it will definitely, hopefully, help and rub off for the future here this year. That's the plan. Hopefully, as long as you can consistently be in those games, that your kids get used to that atmosphere and environment. Well, it is different, and I've heard that. That's why we're going to go out Thursday night and Friday. We may, which I usually don't do, we may stop by and take a half hour before we do our walkthrough somewhere and have them turn all the lights and the bells and whistles on and catch a few punts here and there, or throw some balls around just to get used to that atmosphere and get that part of it out of the way, which is very unique. But I've heard it's different, and so we're going to try and eliminate that clutter and get that thing taken care of before we go in there. I'm not worried about reaching the national championship. I'm worried about playing well. Our goal is to be in the national championship every year. I want this team to be the best team it can be, to play as good as it can play, and then we'll live with the results.